Und damit willkommen zurück zu The Great Ace Attorney Adventure Chronicles, meine Lieben. Wir sollen quasi beweisen, ob wir dann, finde ich, einen Beweis haben, dass es wir sind. Dementsprechend, und er war ja quasi in your box. Wo quasi Bücher geholt hat, und hier auf dem Rezept oder was auch immer es sein soll, steht aufgeschrieben, dass er the sum of 2 shillings tendered in a Rezept auf diese 3 Bücher, also dementsprechend können es ja bloß 3 gewesen sein und keine 4, oder? Mal schauen, was die hier dazu zu sagen haben. Was finden wir natürlich jetzt daraus? Mal wieder kurz strecken, muss man fairerweise sagen. The evidence is right here in the form of his bookshop recept from your books. Yes, is a recept details Mr. Natsume's precise set day, but as I can see only 3 books there. This kann nur 3 Bücher sein. No. Therefore, Mr. Natsume would have only dropped 3 books at the sense of the crime, which means that your power of observation, madam, can't be relied upon. So it can't be denied. Okay. That told you say it was defended, you say, so you could very be mistaken. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no.
Objection!
It's plainly evil, das ist. Wie wir den das komplett mal übersetzt haben. Und ist ganz offensichtlich. That is your power of deduction that can't be relied upon, my learned Nippon's friends. What can't be denied is the 2 witnesses all said is running from the sense. In effect that you know very well you have no what's prevent. So we are driven to avert attentions from that by dint of some innocence. This craven holds you before. He seems to right to me, but your plan is somewhat recoiling against you. What are you talking about? To policeman's wife and her accusatory testimony is very respect. Nähern. Junge. Ich glaube, da will was wieder darauf hinaus. Oh, you see, the matter is not obviously the sense on Priya Road at Hotel of Phobos were most definitely found. But what about the photography print? It only 3 books shows only 3 books. Quite right, only 3 can be seen in the print. The print you mean to say? Wie viel von den Kelchen hat er jetzt schon reingeworfen? allows me to present another one that shows in the victim found. I don't believe it. It's the 4 books. As you will observe, one fourth book was hidden from view in the original print by the victim's torso. No. Dementsprechend können wir dann eine neue Ansicht dann haben. Order. You see, look at that, look, schau. Yes. Just like I said, isn't it, my darling? Yes, so Patricia always writes so. It let us study the recept for the books purchased by the accused on the question. Bearbeite the titles once again, if you please. Oh yes, of course. The picture of Monsignor somebody or other. The picture of Monsignor Lequi. What's it? Yearnings? Canterbury earrings? A meal for someone? A meal for Goborio, in fact. The court has just yet. The witnesses remember the titles fälschlicherweise safe for a few minor details. Also Miss Beate's powers of recollections can only be described as example. Did you hear that, Rowley? The gentleman paid me a compliment. Yes, he flawless. It's pretty flawless, but there are only 3 books on the recept, and Miss Beander's intention for. There's nothing surprising about that. Clearly, the 4 books is which is shown in the photography print. I'm sorry, Counsel, but does that not seem so odd? Why should the 4 books be omitted from the recept? Es scheint aber auch alles viel zu vorbildlich zu sein. It's not under my lord. Es scheint mir aber auch ein bisschen quasi abgebrochen zu sein oder abgetrennt zu sein. The photograph clearly shows the 4th book was found in the victim's clothes. That was it belongs to the victim. The victim is holding her own book. I wonder what became of the 4th books. Obviously, it wasn't overlaid by the investigating officers at Scotland Yard. I have that it here as evidence. Who was submitted and that aforementioned photography print to the court, please, Consul. I please sure, my lord. Okay, da kriegen wir zumindest die ganz neuen Beweise. Oder fairerweise sagen. Also dementsprechend der Prosecution Resets. I have nothing further to it. Also ich habe nichts weiter dazu zu sagen. What? You seem surprised, my learned friend. But your restances until that has been in vain intent. Is the superior's longer route to the accused lodgings that you need to try to establish. Amazon. Ich habe wirklich bei kommt noch vor, ist ja kein Wunder, dass ich dann die Parts dann immer bloß aufnehme, ey. Klar kann ich mit kürzeren Parts mehr aufnehmen, aber dann wird es ja noch länger gehen, als es eh schon aktuell der Fall ist, weil Ist ja nicht so, dass ich quasi bei schon über 90 Parts bin, dadurch, dass ich da in Part 2 mal 2 Teile gemacht habe. Aber hey, Details. Oh Gott, echt, ey. Hätte ich mir am Anfang auch nicht gedacht, dass es wirklich so lange geht, allein mit den Teilen, aber das ist ein Phoenix Wright Teil. Vor allem, dass ich da auch schon mal ein bisschen After-Reading, was rede dabei. Wenn es attempt the screening of the witness's power recollection in your cross-examination. Dementsprechend I walked right into this, didn't it? You see, everything we've said is true. Was wir gesagt haben, war ja, zudem brauche ich auch mal ein bisschen wieder wegen die deutsche Aussprache, nicht, dass ich da komplett durchdrehe. Isn't that right, my darling? Has Pat married me, Pat? Ja, Pat, heirate mich, Pat. So perhaps the ladies and gentlemen of the jury would like the conclusion shows the court wasn't any more time on the Nippons travesty. Aber mir sollte mal einen Einspruch reinlegen. Das ist so das, was ich actually aktuell habe. Or is the decisions you have to make all too apparent already? You have heard all of the witnesses and seen all the evidence. Trial has run its course. Achso, das ist, ja, habe ich aber nebenbei jetzt runtergeladen. Mr. Naruhodo, I'm afraid we are in a terrible precarious position, in einer sehr schrecklichen Situation gerade. I know, but if I fight back in the wrong way now, I could very well just make matters worse. Ja, wir müssen einen Einspruch bringen, was... I'm not down yet. Das ist auch die einzige plausible Erklärung. Aber wir müssten uns eigentlich erstmal noch... It's not over. This last cross-examination was your final chance to establish a credible defense and you failed it. Das ist doch das hier. Ja, das müssen wir mal schon noch anschauen. Oh, look at this. The book has been badly burned. Aber das ist mir auch schon auf dem anderen Bild schon aufgefallen, dass das quasi verbrannt ist. Dementsprechend muss das ja quasi dann... Was, ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob das was mit dem Brand zu tun hatte. Bei dem Vermieter von dem Angeklagten, was Mr. Not, oder wie er jetzt gerade heißt. Book has been burned. You're right. You'd never be able to read it in his state as carefully especially not the letter page. What a terrible waste, judging from the scorch edge of the paper. I think the damage must haven't occurred so very recycling. Yeah, recently damaged by fire. Why does it seem to raise a red flag with me? Dementsprechend, ja, nachdem wir das jetzt aktualisiert haben, müsste das dann auch eigentlich als Beweis sein. That's the die has been case there is no more from the debate. Well, it might be over as far as you're concerned, but I can't think of what to say. If I may, Lord von Six, it seems somewhat foolish to close down the debate at this point. Your insignificant little Eastern easel must be a loveless fool indeed. for a lovely chargeable assistant to have the audacity to intervene at a moment like this. Oh. Also er hat sich ernsthaft nach einer Beschimpfung irgendwie angehört, deswegen. Und mein Hirn hat da bei der Übersetzung auch total ausgesetzt. Ich konnte es eigentlich bloß irgendwie vorlesen. I'm to my shame still a very incipient lawyer, so you will have to forgive me. So werdet ihr mir vergeben hoffentlich, aber ich konnte my assistance advice essential and her opinions invalued, Mr. Naruhodo. One of this land's great greeting principles is tolerance, so the court will hear you know, madam. Oh, he Mr. Sato, please. Very well. Pray, what insight can you give us? What have we all overloaded in this matter? Was you see fit to pass up for us? Aber das ist aber auch kein von der Polizei aufgefallen ist, dass man da, dass das quasi verbrannt ist, das Buch. Well, the court has been present with new evidence, but only after the last cross-examination, also der letzten Kreuzfeuer finished. I see. And you believe that this new evidence warrants further examination, do you? And Mr. Naruto, what do you think? It's just possible this new evidence may be the decisive proof we have been waiting for. The judge is urged to ask me, to ask the members of the jury to understand their leanings in a moment. And of course, his social task explain what. Warum gehe ich gar nicht weiter, wenn ich noch nicht mit dem Vorlesen fertig bin? Das würde mich zu sehr interessieren. So must take is this opportunity to examine the newly present evidence is truly as possible. Aber warum sind die auch immer so teilweise schwere Wörter zum Aussprechen? Für mich zumindest. Also ich weiß ja nicht, wie es bei euch so der Fall ist mit Englischkenntnissen, aber hey. Yes, I understand, and thank you, Ms. Susato. This is that Susato-san is managed to win us one last chance here. I can't let it go to waste. Very well. The defense may present one further piece of evidence. Evidence that apparently officers approve. Das müsste ja dann unser Beweis hier sein, den wir quasi haben. The evidence in question is what we can see from the newly present photographic print of the crime scenes. The fourth book found in the victim's hand. We have already disclosed that the fourth book at length, other than it being in the victim's grasp at the time of the incident, no significance has been attached to it. First thing, the Metafuser would be a flagrant waste to Kurt's time, as you well know. Yes, I am afraid. Consumers with the prosecution on this matter. Vater, das habe ich wieder vergessen, das vorzulesen. Who laid the court believe the evidence into question, hetero, and a clue. I must incident you elaborate. You will identify the clue at once. Don't make myself clear. Let me make myself stubborn. Yes, my lord, it seems. I believe the prosecution is terrifying to approach the examination of evidence. It means may very well be on its way back. Yes, I think you made it right. So I console. Basically, the vital clues which this force console. Ja. Achso, das hatten wir ja schon. Ach Mensch, ich hätte auf R drücken sollen.
Got it.
I would ask the court to observe the back of the book in the question. The back, what do you... Oh, good gaze, that's gute Güte. It's been burned to a crisp. So have to ask ourselves why as the victim, cluing what is clearly an unreadable book. It is undeniable and extremely naturally thing for the way of doing.
Objection.
Unnaturally, you say? And what if of it, my nonsense friend? Where I to consider the point, if it bears no relations to the case, there is nothing to discuss, das doch nicht zum Besprechen. So cold you say, which is that is fire damage is someone related clue is to what happened in the day. Try to enlighten, also dann bitte sag uns doch, was ist die Wahrheit hinter dem Buch? A challenge book. There is just one, es gibt bloß eine Möglichkeit, wie das quasi passieren konnte. Oder ist ein Outside Change Try. Das ist ja beim Mr. Beweis passiert, muss man fairerweise. Alright, I'll explain my theory. Don't keep us waiting on longer than Kunz will explain this theory of yours. What are you suggesting that this is opener? Muss man sagen. This is this, my lord. The burn of the back of this book are relevate a startling truth. Erstattet quasi Wahrheit. About the book's opener. I beg your pardon. Ich bitte um Entschuldigung. But we already know who the book belongs to. The victim was gripping it in her hand as she fell to the floor. After all, I obviously pours. Was auch immer da gerade gestanden ist, ich habe es nicht mal wirklich richtig erkannt. The question of how is booking the victim's hand is to the question of the book really belonged to and where it originated. The defense has very credible answer. But Chris, how can you possible? Very well, I'll play along with this futile attempt to delay your inevitable means, but do remember the members of the jury may well burn of your little gamble goes RD. Also die brennen quasi dafür, es zu wissen. Während das ist, Consul, the defense response is very likely to influence the final outcome of this trial. Aber genau diesen Cliffhanger hau ich euch jetzt halt hier rein. Vielen Dank fürs Reinschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Auf Wiedersehen.